everyone you meet is a teacher or a mentor for your inner character, your inner cultivation, whether they are worthy or unworthy. And we'll see that in the Analects of Confucius 4.7, where Confucius himself talks about what you should do when you meet each type of person, worthy and unworthy. And without further ado, let's get started. 4.17, the master said, when you meet a worthy person, think of how you could become his equal. When you meet an unworthy person, turn inward and examine your own conduct. So what defines worthy is a person who is really competent or exemplary in their moral character, if they're a gentleman. And an unworthy person has a lot of flaws in their character and their conduct. And so Confucius says, when you meet a worthy person, you should think how you could become his equal. So what that means is when you think to yourself, wow, that person has a really good moral character or a moral compass. And seeing someone so admirable like that shouldn't trigger envy in you, but instead it should motivate you to bring yourself up to that person's level, to kind of copy and try to imitate that person's virtue until you're at the same level as they are too, or maybe even better. And when you meet an unworthy person, turn inward and examine your own conduct. So when you meet a person who is really kind of flawed in his character or his conduct or actions, that spotting that kind of vice in other people should trigger you not to gossip or to do anything else about it, but instead you should look within yourself and think, do I have the same problem? Because if I do, then I don't really have the right to criticize that person because I have it too. And also, I should probably correct that part of myself. So if you don't have the same vice as they do, well, that's really good. But if you do, then that should be something that you should start fixing and start worrying about. So this is how both worthy people and unworthy people can be your teachers. Worthy people are your teachers because they show you how to do better. And also, unworthy people are your teachers because they make you kind of reflect on yourself and also bring out all the self-reflections and the questions that you should ask yourself, and they kind of identify whether or not you have the same problem too. They're kind of like a mirror. So yeah, that'll be all today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!